The Buffalo Bisons are out of things in terms of the International League standings, but it's nonetheless going to be a pretty interesting week at Salem Field with the Omaha Storm Chasers in town. I'm Mike Harrington, and it brings back memories of the American Association days when the Omaha Royals were regular visitors to Buffalo from 1985 to 1997, but that's the last time they've been here. Since then, they've been in the Pacific Coast League, rejoined the International League in 2022. The Storm Chasers are the best team in minor league baseball this year with a 74-44 record. They won the first half of the International League, so they're going to be hosting the championship series in September. They're trying to win the second half as well, and then you would end up having the number 2 team in the league standings, which is currently Scranton Wilkes-Barre, be their opponent. Right now, Columbus is the leader in the second half, trying to get that spot opposite Omaha. Obviously, a tough run for the Bisons in this second half. They just got out of last place in the IL standings with 2 wins over the weekend at Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Joey Votto, as of this writing, is still on the Buffalo roster. The Cincinnati Reds are in Toronto, and there was some thought maybe Joey Votto would get a chance to play his old team, but he just hasn't done very much with the Bisons at this point, struggling to get his batting average over 170, 20 strikeouts and 39 at-bats. He looks very rusty. He looks like a 40-year-old player trying to figure things out still. He missed almost 3 months with that ankle injury. The Bisons are still trying to get a read on some of these prospects Toronto acquired at the trade deadline and on guys who have come up from Double-A New Hampshire. Guys like shortstop Josh Kashovitz and outfielder Alan Roden have been pretty hot at the plate lately. And we're going to see again more of pitcher Jake Bloss, who was acquired from Houston in the trade for Yusei Kikuchi. Already, Will Wagner has been promoted from Buffalo to Toronto. So the Blue Jays roster moves and look-aheads to 2025 are certainly a big part of this series. Jonathan Clase also in the Buffalo lineup after being acquired from Seattle. On the promotional calendar, a couple big things coming up this week. Friday night is Women in Sports Night. And on Monday, the Bisons announced that Anita Alvarez of Tonawanda, the silver medalist in artistic swimming at the Paris Olympics, has been added to the first pitch lineup. A bunch of women in sports representing UB, Canisius, the Bills, and the Sabres will also be involved in that first pitch ceremony. And Saturday night is the Buffalo Baseball Hall of Fame annual induction ceremony. It's going to be at Consumers Pub at the ballpark at 4:30. General Manager Mike Buczkowski, now the president of Rich Baseball Operations, the longest-running GM in franchise history until he turned it over to Anthony Sprague in 2020, will be inducted, and so will Brandon Phillips, the infielder in the Cleveland era, 2002 to 2005, one of the key members of that 2004 Bison championship team, and who would ever forget Brandon Phillips' great play in Game 3 of the International League semifinals against the Durham Bulls. Really helped turn that series around. The Bisons trailed that series 2-0, won the last 3, and went on to win their most recent championship. So that's a big night as well, with the pregame dinner and induction ceremony at 4:30. Be sure to check Buffalo News and BuffaloNews.com later this week for more of my thoughts on the Hall of Fame inductions and the 04 championship Bisons. This is Mike Harrington reporting.